Alright guys, let's take a look at Dogecoin. What I have here is the daily chart, and the data is to 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on January the 18th. Doge is not looking good. It is trading down about 4.5%. For the first time in almost a week, Doge is trading below this very critical red line, which is the 10 days moving average. That is not a good sign. Doge needs to be able to close today at or above 16.5 cents, or right above the 10 days moving average. A close below the 10 day, then we are looking at the potential for the price to retrace even further. What really bothered me is after this really nice spike up in price, where Doge almost retest this prior high, the price then retraced. It seems like Doge has a hard time retaining any gain. The problem is again volume. There is absolutely no volume, and when you don't have volume, it's so easy for short seller to drive the price down, and that is what we're seeing right now. Well, granted the fact that Bitcoin is trending down the past couple of days, but with the potential news regarding to Tesla, I would expect to see Doge establish some sort of base support rate at the 50-day or at least the 10 days moving average, and be able to propel from that point. But so far, we are not seeing that yet. Just hope that somehow Doge could get some sort of buying support and be able to bounce up and close above the 10-day, which is around the 16.5 cents. Let's take a look at the hourly chart to see if we can figure out how those would likely trade within the next 24-48 hours. First, let's go over the 4-hour chart. Around the middle of December, Elon tweeted Tesla would be accepting Doge as payment for some of Tesla's merchandise. We saw the spike up in price, where Doge ran all the way to about 22 cents. After that, it retraced. Part of this retracement, Doge was setting up this higher low and lower low. So basically, it was forming falling wedge. And normally when you have a falling wedge, the expectation is eventually it would break out and then run to where it would start it, which is a technical target. Then we had the news regarding to the possibility that Tesla would eventually accepting Doge as a payment for their car. That caused the price to spike up, and Doge broke out of this falling wedge. We saw this really nice run up in price. Doge ran to about 21.3 cents, which is very close to this target. So we can say that it basically reached its technical target. Normally, after a run up, I would expect a pullback, and the magnitude of the pullback is normally anywhere from about 50% to 78.6%. And at 78.6%, we're looking at around roughly 15.5 cents, which is right at this point here. So as a normal rule of thumb, let's say now we are seeing the price retrace. I expect to see some sort of support at 15.5 cents, and then those would then stabilize and slowly bounce up, and that is assuming this is the bottom and Doge is in the process of reversing direction. So this is what we're looking at right now. Doge is trading at around 16.2 cents. The best case scenario would be for it to be able to bounce up and close above the 10 days moving average, which is right at around the 16.5 16.6 cents. Close over that and stabilize over that is exactly what we need Doge to do. If Doge is not able to close above the 10 days moving average, then we definitely need Doge to find support right at around the 78.6% retracement or around the 15.5 cents. A breakdown from the 15.5 cents, then we're looking at those testing 14.5 cents. If there is no support, then we're looking at 13.7 cents, which is this prior low. Hopefully that is not going to be the case. Hopefully Doge will find support at 15.5 cents and stabilize over that level. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at Vietmaxim, because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.